What's going on, guys? Cesar here, and today I am making a small comparison between Overwatch and Battlefield 1. So let's get started. So as you guys might already know, I played a little bit of Battlefield 1 in my main channel, and I even made a comparison between it and Battlefield 4. I made a comparison between the both of the gameplays so that I could compare between the graphics and the gameplays and the features and stuff. But in this video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm not gonna play both games and compare their gameplays because it wouldn't make much sense, you know. I mean, both of the games are completely different. Both the games, it won't really make any sense for me to actually show both of the gameplays and compare between specified stuff between them, because there is nothing really there is nothing really in common between them. I mean, both of them are completely different games. So maybe the graphics are better in Battlefield 1, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm just gonna play Overwatch, and I just wanted to point out some points I would like to point out, you know. So I'm not exactly focusing on the commentary right now because I'm focusing on the gameplay, but I'm gonna try my best to focus on the commentary as well. The point I'm trying to make here is that obviously Battlefield 1 is extremely overhyped, and I get it. I mean, the freaking trailer was absolutely amazing and it showed a lot of amazing features, and well, obviously if you compare it to Infinite Warfare of Call of Duty or whatever its name is, obviously Battlefield 1 is much better, and it's gonna be like Battlefield 1 obviously seems to be much better. But anyways, okay, this girl's probably gonna kill me now. Okay, never mind. Okay, holy shit, how the hell did I not die? Oh, there is a healer next to me, thank you. Alright, so what I'm trying to say here is that, okay, I'm trying to focus on the gameplay and the commentary at the same time, but it's not working. What I'm trying to say is Battlefield 1 is not really that good of a game. That's exactly what I'm trying to point out. Battlefield 1 is not that good of a game at all. I mean, in fact, I believe that it's just extremely overhyped just for the fact that people hate Call of Duty and they just want any reason to hate on it. I mean, I understand that we haven't played except the beta of Battlefield 1, so it wouldn't make sense for us to have a complete full 100% impression about the game by now, but from what I've seen in the game so far, I just don't think that the game is that good. And in my opinion, I think that when I played freaking Overwatch for the first time, and I was actually extremely impressed by the game itself and by the way the game worked, and well, I don't know how to explain it exactly. My point is that Battlefield 1 doesn't deserve the hype it is getting. But Overwatch deserves, because Overwatch is unique, Overwatch is different, Overwatch has a completely different style than any other first-person shooter ever. Overwatch is creative from all its characters, all its creatures, all the freaking champions that you can play with, or the players you can play with, or whatever. Overwatch, actually, generally speaking, is a better game in my opinion. Battlefield 1 in the other side is not a good game and doesn't deserve the freaking hype it was getting, except maybe the freaking horses. The horses in the game were pretty good, but I just don't think that I think the hype is too much. What I'm trying to say is that I'm sick of Battlefield keep repeating itself after Battlefield 3. I mean, Battlefield 3 was pretty much the only Battlefield ever existed that I believe it deserved the hype it got, because it delivered something that is extremely different and extremely new. Battlefield 1, on the other hand, did not do that, like at all. When I played Battlefield 1, I was not impressed by anything in it except maybe the freaking horses, but I mean, like I said, I understand that it's a freaking beta, so it doesn't make sense for us to have a complete 100% impression by now, but from what I've seen, Battlefield 1 is nothing different than Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, except maybe the environment is different, that's all. Other than that, I believe that Overwatch is deserved to be called the best first-person shooter of 2016, not Battlefield 1. And that's exactly why I'm making this video, because a lot of people keep saying Battlefield 1 is the best first-person shooter of 2016, and I just wanted to make this video to say no, Battlefield 1 is not the best first-person shooter. I think that Overwatch totally deserved that freaking... I think that Overwatch totally deserved that title, not Battlefield 1. It's totally Overwatch that deserved that title. And there are a lot of reasons that I have for it. For example, the creativity, the fun of the game is much better, and also the fact that it just doesn't exist in any other game. They just created something new, something different, and that alone makes it an amazing game. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna get Battlefield 1 when it's released though, and I'm still gonna play it, and I'll still see how this game is gonna go. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if this game is gonna be good or bad. I'm not exactly sure if the beta actually represents the game or not. I mean, probably there are a lot of things that are hidden after the beta, we're gonna figure it out. But I've played a lot of betas and alphas before, and from my experience I could possibly say that the betas and the alphas always show you the best out of every game, or not the best, but almost everything that's good about the game, so that they will impress you. And that alone makes me feel that Battlefield 1 is not going to be as good as we were expecting. And by the way, I was one of the people that were extremely hyped by Battlefield 1 after the first trailer. I mean, when I saw the first trailer the first time, I was extremely impressed, and I was like, holy shit, I can't wait for this freaking game or whatever. But after I played the freaking beta, I was extremely disappointed. And by the way, there was something that I remembered, is that I was even more hyped for Battlefield 4. Do you guys remember the trailer of Battlefield 4 where they kept saying that you can change the environment by yourself, you can turn down buildings or tear off buildings or collapse buildings by yourself? Do you guys remember that? Because I do remember that. I do remember that we were promised those things in Battlefield 4. I do remember that we were promised in Battlefield 4 that we are going to freaking get a lot of weird things that we didn't. Like, for an example, that freaking, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the ability of you to collapse buildings and the ability of you to change the environment. We were promised that, and we were all excited about Battlefield 4, and we were like, holy shit, you can actually do that in this game? You can actually make this happen? Holy shit, I can't wait. And when Battlefield 4 came out, it was just, I mean, you know, it wasn't that bad, but I was like, meh, okay, a good game. That's all really, a good freaking game, nothing more. So yeah, this is the point I'm trying to make here, is that Battlefield always keeps promising us stuff, and then when the game comes out, it actually becomes a huge disappointment. And like I said, that actually works with every Battlefield game except Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, in my opinion, is the only game that we were actually promised amazing things and it was actually delivered. But Battlefield 4 did not deliver that, and I actually am expecting that Battlefield 1 would not deliver it. Okay, after playing the beta, I found it extremely regular game, and the only thing that was kind of exciting about it is the freaking horses. I also tried the freaking planes, and I tried the, I don't know how you call it, the tanks or whatever. Pretty much nothing in this game was exciting or interesting at all, in my opinion. I just don't think that this game is gonna be as good as everyone thought it's gonna be, and that's actually extremely disappointing to me. And yeah, what I was trying to say here exactly is what I'm trying to say right now, which is I believe that Overwatch deserves the title of the best game of 2016. And with that being said, I gotta say that a lot of people have different styles for the video games. For an example, I find a lot of people that like freaking Counter-Strike, for an example, and I hate this game. So I kind of understand how people are going to disagree with me and think that Battlefield 1 is much better than Overwatch, but I just gotta say that how would you ever choose a game that literally has nothing new except maybe 1 or 2 features over a game that its entire style changed, the complete difference of freaking Battlefield, freaking first person? I can't focus. How could you possibly choose a game that literally has nothing new from the previous games except 1 or 2 features over a game that completely chose a completely invented a different style for the video games? And I know a lot of people are gonna say stuff like, oh my god, but Overwatch actually ripped off that game from Steam. I don't remember its name, but there was a game on Steam that people keep saying that they freaking ripped it off. That game that is free to play, I don't remember its name, but there is actually a game that is extremely similar to Overwatch, and people say that Overwatch ripped it off, but no, I actually have played this game, even though I don't remember its name, but I have played it, trust me. And no, it's not really that much of a rip-off, actually. Like, it's not really that much of a rip-off, in my opinion. I just don't think so. I just killed myself so that I wouldn't get killed. What the hell? Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm exactly trying to say here is that I do not think that the freaking Overwatch is ripping off that game from Steam that I don't remember its name, and I really want to because I don't know, I just want to. Team Fortress 2, exactly. That's exactly the game that I was looking for. Team Fortress 2. Yes, a lot of people keep saying that Overwatch rip off Team Fortress 2, but actually I have played both games and I have a different opinion. Yes, Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch both have the same style. Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch basically have the same kind of fun way that you get when you are playing the first person shooter. I understand that. But it's not ripping it off, man. They are not ripping each other off. They both have the completely different style, and actually I do not see Battlefield, and Battlefield has nothing to do with what I'm saying. So if you think that Overwatch is actually ripping off Team Fortress 2, it's fine, but that's not true. In my opinion, that is not true. I mean, it's all based on opinions, obviously, but I played both games and I don't see it. I just don't see the connection between both of them. I don't see how freaking Overwatch is ripping off Team Fortress 2. I just don't get it. By that logic, then Battlefield is ripping off maybe Medal of Honor. I mean, that doesn't make sense because all first-person shooters are supposed to have the same kind of features, I guess. So exactly, that's exactly what I'm trying to say on point here, is that this is... Okay, the match is ending and I'm trying to end it in freaking point, so I'm not gonna focus on the gameplay much. Long story short, what I'm trying to say here is that Overwatch is the game that deserves to be called the best game in 2016, not freaking Battlefield 1. And Battlefield 1, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Battlefield 1 is a bad game. Maybe it's a good game, I don't know. But that's just my idea, and yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, see you guys later. Bye.